Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been doing this makeup look for like the last month or so. I am so excited to show you guys how I got this makeup look. This smoky, glowy, fall-esque eye look for a while now, and I just wanted to show you guys how I achieved this. It's super easy, super simple, and yeah. I already prepped my skin with the Kiehl's Ultra Face Cream. It's honestly the best for really dry skin. The weather's changing where I live, so it is drying out my skin. Notice that in the winter my skin loves like a dewy kind of finish. Clip my hair back so that I'm not getting makeup all in my hair. I'm gonna go in first with my Benetint. I love the Charlotte Tilbury. This is like one of my favorite products to use for dewy skin, but I think this dupe is literally the exact same thing. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I think I'm gonna use the e.l.f. today. I love my Charlotte Tilbury, but the e.l.f. has just been my go-to lately. So if you are looking for more affordable to the Charlotte Tilbury, I highly recommend getting the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I just put this on all the high points of my face. This, like, look at that. So much glow. My skin has been doing great lately, just like that time of the month, and you know how that goes. I just really have always struggled with hormonal acne, unfortunately. I actually was on Accutane for, I want to say, a year. Oh my god, my skin when I was on Accutane was glass. It's getting a lot better as I'm getting older. I'm going in with my favorite. This is the NYX Pro Fix Stick in the shade Natural. I just go in and spot conceal all of my blemishes. Around my nose. And I'm gonna go in and blend this out. I don't know about you guys, but I put my Christmas tree up the day after Halloween. I did not waste any time. The holidays for me is like my favorite time of the year, so I'm also a December baby, so that's probably why, but I just love the holidays. Everybody's in such a good mood. The holiday season just, I love. I still have my Thanksgiving and fall decorations up, as well as my Christmas tree. So I like to just have the Christmas tree up early so I don't have to worry about it, because in theory, if I put it up in December, it would only be up for a month, which I just don't like that. I would rather, if I could have my Christmas tree up all year, I probably would, to be honest. So, look at that. We love a good spot conceal. Time for me to try a new concealer. I think today, though, I'm kind of feeling like using my NARS. I'm gonna be using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this stuff. I used to use this all the time. Like, this was my go-to concealer. I struggle with that. Like, I really don't like wasting product, so I like to have my products completely run out before I go and buy a new product, because what I hate doing is what usually happens is that I end up falling in love with the newer product and don't even use the rest of what I already had. And that's just so wasteful to me. So I'm trying to be better about not overindulging in makeup products. This is the Maybelline Eraser. This is in the pink shade. I just use this in the middle just to brighten up my under eyes just a little bit and to give it more of that brightening effect. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all of this out. I didn't even tell you the shade of my NARS. The shade was Light 2.2. After that's all blended, I like to go in again with the Sephora like kind of flat looking brush and just press all of the product underneath. I'm gonna take this directly on the skin. This stuff is like butter. I honestly really like it. The formula is really great and it smells delightful. This and blend it. I do prefer to use more of a cooler tone bronzer, especially in the cooler seasons, just because my skin is not as warm. I'm not as tan, obviously, in fall and winter. Although I do self-tan, I'm not as tan as if I already had like a summer base. So using a cooler tone just makes it look a little bit less harsh on my face. In my last video, I said I don't use beauty blenders anymore. I'm a fraud. I went back to my beauty blender. She's great. I think I go back and forth with her. She's awesome, and then I'm like, okay, I love the brush again. I usually like to use a makeup brush, but I don't know, beauty blender, she's got me hooked again. Maybelline's Infallible 32-hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This stuff is the best formula of a drugstore foundation I have ever used. It is so long lasting. It looks beautiful on the skin. I prefer a more of a fuller coverage. I wish I could do a lighter coverage, but with my redness and acne, it's just a lot easier to not have to use so much product to cover up my acne. So I prefer to use a little bit of a fuller coverage. It is still buildable, like it's not too full coverage. It also is really breathable too, which one of the best things about this foundation is that it still allows your skin to breathe and to not feel so cakey. It can't blend really. This down here, I'll take the foundation brush and just blend it like that. One size cream, you guys, is so pretty on the skin. It's really, really light. I like to warm it up on my finger and the palette and just kind of get it, I don't know if you can even see that, get it on my finger and just press it into my skin. I'm going in with the Rare Beauty in the shade Grace. One little dot, maybe two actually, for good luck. This, coupled with the layered blush, is so stunning. I'm going to pat this into my skin. And the lighter pink underneath just brings out more of the lighter tones in this other blush. So I'm just gonna take the smallest amount again and conceal. My concealer just lasts me so much longer when I do this. Going in with the same products that I used before, just using a little bit less of the product. And then I like to go in after this part and just press my concealer into the skin with a damp beauty blender. And I'm gonna go in and set my under eye. This is the Morphe Brightening Pink. Best. I got these little powder puffs on Amazon. My allergies have been so bad, so this part always makes me sneeze. I really hope I don't sneeze. I don't like to set my blush. I set my blush with a powdered blush that I'll do in a second. But I don't like to get any like translucent powder over it. I just noticed that it kind of takes away the glow a little bit more. It's a lot easier to just stick with a powdered blush to set your creams. One size powder on the blush trio. I used to use a big blush brush for this part, but I'm liking using a smaller like little kabuki, so it's able to grab more of a product, and I feel like it just places it a lot more, or a lot better. So I'll just take it and press this into the skin. So much better than taking a more fluffy brush. And then I'll go in again. This already has like the same blush on it, so I'm just blending that again. So much better. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This stuff is a holy grail. I'm gonna set my neck too. Like I said, I like to use a little bit more of a cooler tone during the summer. During the fall. Place it where the sun would normally hit my face, but your girl is pale. I even, like when I self-tan, I still feel so pale. And I know to my self-tanning girls that love to tan in the summer too, or self-tan in the summer too, it's just not the same tan. Which is fine, it's not the end of the world. Okay. My eyebrows were very sparse. They did not have any shape to them whatsoever, so me carving out my eyebrows took me at least like 15 to 20 minutes, and that was just such a hassle. This, I just go in and fill in the sparse areas, which is not a lot. It takes me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna now brush up my brows with the e.l.f. Brow Lift. Okay, brows are set. Oh, hey y'all. I want to be mixing these two shades right here. I'm gonna go in with the lighter one first on my crease and then build into the dark just to get some color on my eye. So I'm gonna do it like this so you guys can see. This is just a really puffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just taking it and blending. My number one tip when doing like a smoky or a darker eye look is blending. You are going to want to blend more than you usually do if you were just doing like a normal bronzy look. You know what I mean? Because the colors are gonna be a lot darker, so they're gonna be a little bit more dense when applying them. Blending is gonna be your best friend when you're doing smoky eye looks. Okay, now that we have a good base, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury little paint pot. I get the smallest amount on my finger. I'm gonna show you guys how much I get. Like, you really don't need a lot of this product. It's so beautiful. I love it. You can use the Oyster Pearl alone. I personally just like to have a little bit more depth to my eyes, especially when I'm working with darker colors. I'm gonna go in with the darker shade. Okay, so I'm just getting a little bit on an angled brush, and I'm using the black shade, and I'm just going to wing out the liner. I'm gonna press it in first on my waterline. Doing my left eye for some reason is so much easier than my right eye. I don't know why. I love cream liners, like I really do. The only thing that I don't like about them is that they move. So if you don't set them, just be prepared for them to move on you. So I'm gonna take the black shade of the shadow with an angled liner brush and just set the line that I have on both eyes. And then I love to just smoke out the top just a little bit back here near the wing. I look crazy when I curl my lashes. Like actually crazy. I'm going in with the Better Than Sex. I get the smaller one because I love my brown Better Than Sex mascara, but since I am doing a smoky eye and I'm about to put on black falsies, this is just the best mascara. Telescopic. And just really brush through. So that light shade I use to kind of start the base of the eyeshadow, I'm using it underneath my eyes now. I just went over with the black that was left over on this brush and just put that on there. And now I'm going to go in with my telescopic mascara again. Now that my eyes are done, I'm going to blend in my bake. I'm going to be using the shade Whirl first, and then I'm going to go in with the NYX, a little bit of a brighter shade, but this lip combo has been so stunning. I do like to overline just a little bit, not too much. I do have lip filler, but I haven't gotten them done in like, I want to say a year. I've just been loving my natural lips lately and just overlining a little bit. Right? I like my Cupid's bow and there, and then I'll take my finger and kind of blend it out a little bit. I'm going in with Kylie Cosmetics Tinted Butter Balm in the shade Kylie. Highlight lately, I have been really loving. This is the Dibs highlight in the shade High Road. It's really good for body highlight, but I have been using it on my face and it's honestly really pretty. A little bit of a glow. Set my face with stuff. So good. It's a really easy, glowy, smoky eye for the fall and winter months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love doing makeup tutorials, and if you stayed till the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.